The baby's room was always warm, filled with love painted in soft pastel colors, glowing with a nightlight and echoing with lullabies. And every night, their loyal dog Charlie would sit near the crib, watching over little Ella like a guardian angel. Until one night, he didn't. He stood at the doorway, staring, unmoving, his tail low, ears stiff, and eyes locked on the far corner of the room. They called to him softly, "Come on, Charlie, she's waiting." But Charlie didn't move. He whimpered, then stepped back. Maybe he was tired, and again after that, maybe just spooked. At first, they laughed it off, but the next night, it happened again. Each time, he would walk with them toward the nursery, but the moment they opened the door, he stopped cold. The windows, the heater. She walked into the room alone, sat beside the crib, and gently called the dog inside. The monitors. Nothing seemed wrong. Eyes fixed, always on the curtain beside the crib. It wasn't just hesitation, it was fear. They checked everything. Still, every night at the exact same time, Charlie would stare at that same curtain, whimpering, refusing to enter. One evening, Lisa, the mother, decided to test it. Charlie peeked in, but as soon as he saw the curtain flutter slightly, though the windows were closed, he backed away, barked once, low, unsettled. And when investigators checked the footage and traced the device, the truth was worse than they imagined. That was the moment Lisa's heart began to race. Into their daughter's room. Something felt off. He tried every night to warn them. She pulled back the curtain, expecting maybe a draft, a crack in the glass, anything. But instead, she froze. Behind the curtain, jammed tightly into the corner of the wall, was a small black device blinking. It wasn't theirs, and they never ignore his instincts anymore. It was a hidden camera. Confused and terrified, Lisa called her husband. They called the police. Someone had installed the camera from inside the house. The new nanny they had hired just weeks before had a record. She was part of an illegal surveillance ring filming families, stealing data, and even recording children. They had trusted her, let her into their home. But Charlie, he had known. Somehow, he had known. He couldn't speak, but he tried. And he did. Thanks to Charlie, they removed the camera, caught the woman, and protected their daughter from something they couldn't even imagine. Now, Charlie sleeps inside Ella's room every night again, peacefully, because sometimes dogs don't just love us. They protect us from things we can't even see.